Hi, I'm Steve Haynes. Today we're going to introduce you to the features and the operation of the multi-lug coupling by Hytrans and AWG. The AWG Hytrans multi-lug coupling was developed jointly by both companies specifically for extra large diameter hose and is available in 10-inch and larger hose. The reason why Hytrans got involved with this is they've been doing extra large diameter hose systems for over 30 years. Matter of fact, sometime this year, this is June of 2017, they expect to launch their 1,000th Hytrans pump unit. So they've been around for quite a long time and working with this. In a minute, we'll move over and we'll get a close-up of the couplings. Okay, so this is the 12-inch multi-lug coupling. Hytrans, when you buy their 12-inch hose systems, all the shorter hose lengths will have a sleeve on it. They're color-coded so your firefighters know what the length of the hose is. The most important features of this coupling are, first, it's very short. You'll notice that shank to the end of the teeth is very short. So your finished coupling, we'll do a demonstration here shortly, is about that long. That's very important for hose handling. Hose recovery units need short couplings. The longer that coupling gets, and some of our competitors' couplings are about this long when they're made up, they jam up in the machines. So you want a nice short coupling. The other feature of the multi-lug coupling is you'll notice there's multiple teeth on here. We've got a very short engagement distance. And one of the most important features is that the teeth are protected by the collar of the hose. So when you're dropping this hose, you're dragging on the ground or doing a high-speed hose lay, the actual locking mechanism of the coupling is protected from the road surface. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it from here, from there, but we also have a lock mechanism, very similar to the storage coupling that we're familiar with here in the United States. The most important part about this locking system, and I'll show you in a minute, is that it's inherent locking. When you click the coupling together, it locks and the coupling is locked. A lot of our competitors require washers or pins to be installed in order to lock their couplings. That's something that your firefighters are going to forget about. It's something that's going to get torn off, because how do you keep those couplings or those pins and those washers from getting lost? You hook wires to the coupling. So when you're dropping that hose on the ground or you're handling it, it's something that's going to snag and it's going to pull the lock. So you potentially have an unlocked coupling on a 10 or 12-inch hose that could have anywhere from 175 to 200 psi in it. So the multi-lug coupling is both strong, it's easy to use, and it's one of the safest couplings available. We're going to show you now how it works. Okay, so we've got two 10-inch multi-lug couplings. The most important thing about this coupling is one person can couple and uncouple the hose. It's got very low forces involved, very low torque. So you don't need a whole crew to make one coupling up. It's pretty simple. I'm going to engage the teeth. I'm going to apply my spanner wrench. We're done. And one of the things you'll notice, here's my locking mechanism. As soon as that clicked into place, my lock's closed. Very important safety feature, and there's actually two of them on the multi-lug coupling. What we're going to do now, we're going to charge the hose, show you how to, and we'll show you then how to uncouple the hose. Okay, so we've shut down the pump, we've bled the hose. It's still holding about 4 or 5 inches of water. A couple important features of the coupling and the Hytrans multi-lug spanner wrench. Sometimes, and you're all familiar with the locks on the storage fittings, the storage coupling or the lock always ends up where you can't reach it. You might have that same issue with the multi-lug, because right, you've got to get to these couplings. A couple things. This part on the multi-lug spanner wrench fits into the groove, so if I need to roll the hose, I've got some torque that I could do it. I can chock it with my steel toe boot, and I can work on my coupling, or just a log or whatever you can find to put in there. The other part about it, sometimes the couplings will jam up just a hair. This is meant to pry, so you can, once you disengage these teeth, you can easily get the coupling apart. This assembly of the coupling is a one-person operation as well. We've got this little extra block on the coupling. I'm going to put that here to hold one of my locks out. I'm going to engage my coupling, or my spanner to the coupling, and I'm going to use my free hand to undo the other lock. And I'm simply going to turn the spanner, and we've uncoupled it. One guy, one wrench. Alright, so the hose is drained. I want to point out another important feature of the multi-lug coupling compared to some of the other brands that are out there. If you take a look at our coupling, it's on the 10-inch, it's only about 1.5 inches tall from top to bottom. The 12 inches maybe 1.75 inches. This is an important feature because it allows the hose to drain. Especially the stores coupling, if you use the stores coupling, you'll find from the inside diameter to the outer edge of that coupling is almost 3 inches. So the hose is going to hold 3 inches of water. With 12-inch hose, guess what? You're not moving that 12-inch hose with 3 inches of water in the hose. With a multi-lug coupling, you're down to about 1 inch, 1.5 inches of water. This is only 10-inch, but this is easily picked up for draining. Myself and another guy can walk out the 300-foot length of this hose and pick up a piece at a time and drain the hose. With the stores fitting, you're not going to do it. The 3 inches of water is just too heavy to lift. So that's another important feature of the multi-lug coupling by Hytrans and AWG. Okay, so in summary, the 12-inch and 10-inch multi-lug coupling is probably one of the safest, most easily used couplings in the United States for 10-inch and 12-inch hose or larger. It's very short, goes through hose recovery units very well. One of the things I forgot to point out, and this is a 12-inch coupling, is when your vendor comes to show you his coupling systems, see if you can do this. I'm a 51-year-old guy, I don't go to the gym, and I got bad shoulders. That's how light these couplings are. When it comes to 12-inch hose systems, 10-inch hose and bigger systems, it's not just size that matter, it's weight. The weight of these couplings, the weight of the hose, you want the lightest system you can, because you got to remember you're dealing with a lot of water that's already heavy. If your hose system is heavy, it's fighting you as well. So next time you're looking for an extra large diameter hose system, give us a call at Haynes Fire and Risk Consulting, and we'll hook you up with the Hytrans AWG multi-lug coupling. Take care.